Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now yesterday at ECU, a Science and Technology Symposium, an engineering symposium, was held at, again, ECU. The event was in the Science and Technology building in the main campus student center. Approximately 250 K through 12 educators from across the state attended the symposium. The event included speakers, demonstrations, networking, and hands-on activities designed to help teachers integrate technology into their classrooms with the ultimate goal of preparing their students for life after high school. Heath Faircloth, the ECU Robotics Club president, said, quote, "For one, we want to make more pilots. We want to bring some students to ECU Engineering and all the majors that make up our club. We want to encourage the things that we do in these young people. The earlier you start coding, modeling, and 3D printing, the better," end quote. Now, the symposium helped schools meet some of the requirements necessary for the STEM Schools of Distinction designation. And sticking with the theme of schooling, we now turn to a Stuff the Bus event in Carteret County that kicks off today. This year's event will run from today through Sunday as the countywide effort to collect school supplies for Carteret County students kicks off. Donation stations will be set up at Walmart and Staples in Morehead City. Community members are encouraged to stop by and drop off new school supplies to help ensure that every student in the county starts the school year with the tools they need. Collected items will be distributed to Carteret County students on Wednesday, August 13th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And now we want to turn our attention to your weather forecast. Again, looking gray and gloomy out there, but again, it is keeping our air temperatures noticeably cooler than what we're going to be seeing coming up next week. Out your door right now, this is a view through our Neuse River Cam. New Bern, again, looking fairly gray. 76 degrees right now in central Craven County. Comes with a north-northeasterly breeze at about 13 miles an hour. Your air temperature and feels like temperature matching again, highlighting Grifton. It is cloudy and those clouds really aren't moving a whole lot. Here's what we've got in terms of rain showers. Not really seeing anything else. We did have again a little spot shower kind of closing in on Lowland an hour ago. Over the past hour, that little spot shower is pretty much done and gone. We're currently seeing air temperatures in the low, well, I would say more mid 70s to upper 70s. The closer you get to I-95, generally the cooler your air temperatures are, save for, of course, Rocky Mount coming in with a 76-degree air temperature. But along the coast, right now, we're in the upper 70s. We've got 77 degrees in Manio, as well as Beaufort, 78 in Hatteras. Around the Pamlico Sound, 76 in Oriental, 78 in Swan Quarter, and 79 in Stumpy Point. Overall, today is going to again be a day that will be cooler than our seasonal average, thanks to these northeasterly winds and, of course, the cloud cover that comes along with them. But later on this weekend, we're going to start to see those winds break down, and that will again lead to warmer temperatures by the time we get into the start of next week. But at least for Saturday, we should maintain at least a lighter breeze out of the northeast or east-northeast, enough to again keep that air cool as we kick off the weekend. 79 degrees today by 1, turns to 80 by 2 and 3 p.m. And then we'll start to again return back to the upper 70s, as by this time there will be some scattered showers around the east. It's going to be similar to yesterday in terms of your rain pattern, not looking at any sort of extensive heavy downpours. But we can't completely rule out perhaps maybe a stray thunderstorm or two near the Crystal Coast. I think most of us are going to be set up to see again just a few light splash and dash showers rolling through. And after that, we turn relatively clear coming up for your Friday night into Saturday morning. There will still be a few clouds around as we wake up on Saturday, but certainly not what we're looking out our windows at today. Saturday afternoon, again, another chance of some coastal showers. Some of those showers may try to work their way a little bit further inland, kind of closer to Highway 17. But again, this is going to be a weekend where you're going to have to roll the dice if you want to go to the beach, or you're going to have to be okay with an early exit, or of course just getting rained on. There is that chance of, again, scattered showers. I think the chance is going to be higher for those of you maybe heading to the Crystal Coast. essentially Hatteras southward, but as you get to the northern Outer Banks, I do think you will have a slightly better chance of potentially seeing, again, dry conditions for Saturday and maybe even Sunday. We'll see how Sunday plays out. But the real reason for the coastal showers is that a warm front and that low pressure system you're seeing near the Gulf Coast states. That's going to gradually work its way closer to eastern North Carolina as we work our way through the weekend, increasing the opportunity for not just cloud cover, but some scattered rain showers across our coastline, particularly our southern coast, as we head again through both Saturday and Sunday. Here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. Once that system works its way deeper into the Atlantic, we see the cloud cover depart and the air temperatures warm up. 87 degrees on Sunday and Monday turn to the low 90s for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, with rain chances set at around a 30-40% chance due to, again, just afternoon pop-up showers and storms. Nothing, again, that's going to be forcing any sort of severe weather into eastern North Carolina, but we will be getting back to a more normal August-like pattern coming up next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a wonderful Friday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.